Go. Yeah.
I'm trying to kill a big group of people.
Done. So then we grab their balls,
we take a ball,
and we throw them at that bigger ball over there in the sky.
This is what we're doing right now.
Hey Alex, you want to see a trick? See if I can do it. I've got one shot. No, I missed. And hello, and welcome back to A&R Gaming. We are doing Destiny because we like it. Not only that, it's been a while since Alex last played. As you can tell, how old is that armor? Very old. In fact,
it's been 3 years.
Does it even? It's been a while. When does? I'm trying to think. Does it even say?
Wait, we have armor bots now?
We have so many things. We have so many things. A lot has changed. Basically, Destiny is almost. Really.
Might have messed up there a bit.
A lot of things have changed,
Jack,
and
I
I
look
need
majestic.
to actually.
Look at my wings.
Yes, I know you look majestic,
God,
but I need to update you on. I need to update you on how things work now. Yes, very, very nice. So, first big update: light. All the light systems are updated. Les, you look pretty. Light systems have updated massively.
I'm gonna go tell people I'm pretty while you explain to the audience all the things. Yes. Well, actually, these are things you need to know as well. The subclasses have been updated. That's because the darkness stuff came out, which means, yeah, when you actually buy the game or play the game for free, because it's a free game, you get all the light subclasses. And to keep them in line with all the paid subclasses that are out there as well now, and to make sure that it's not pay to win, the light subclasses got a buff, which means they look like this. Abilities wise, you've got your Rift and stuff. This is for Warlocks, obviously. Because we are both Warlocks, you can choose your Glide, or you can have it as a Blink if you're Void, because apparently you hate being able to know where you're going. You've got a new melee, and you've got loads of different grenades. They really massively overhauled the grenades. Before, there was like 3 aspects of the big thing that really set you... Well, between that and fragments really let you control how your super will work. So we've got all that, and I also mentioned about the loadouts. Loadouts are a new thing. This is to keep it in line with other stuff, because there's all this new stuff you can apply, and this is just a way to keep it... You can easily switch between what works, because you can have individualized builds and stuff like that, which all works very, very nice. What is my light level?
Your light level is like 1600, which is technically like... I think it's 1602 now, 1602, which technically is still 500 higher than it was when you last played.
Yeah, no.
Something that's really handy is they've added the new journey system, which basically always gives you something to do.
I'm 1606 now, Jack.
Hey, you're growing as I'm talking. I will keep talking, he will grow. Watch him be fed. He will grow fat through strength. So how about we actually get to playing some stuff then?
Yes,
I've explained all that, and I'm for once I'm Void and you're Solo right now.
I'm Void actually.
Well, you may want to change a few things then.
I am aware.
Wait, you've clicked Devil's Lair. That's a strike. Cancel.
Oh right.
Cancel. Just to the Cosmodrome. That's all we need. Welcome to the Cosmodrome. This was technically the starting area from the first game, which has now been ported over to be the starting area of this game. So this is where all you new lights will start. And for anyone who's not played Destiny for a while, hey, a big hit of nostalgia. Remember this place?
Why can I see lots of things on my radar, but not actually see them in real life?
That's because if you follow me, there's an underground. Get ready to dive.
Oh, I love falls. Because they're so easy to kill. Oh my god!
Yep, there's big boys here. So yeah, this is almost like you'll be able to play the first Destiny without actually playing the first Destiny. And there's lots of invisible enemies here. Enjoy. So yeah, the story has changed quite a bit. So we're allied with some Cabal. We're also allied with a lot of Elixni, which is the Fallen.
Are you going to explain who on earth they all are?
Well,
because I don't have a clue. Well, I have a little bit of a clue.
The Fallen themselves are kind of the main first enemy you'll face. They're very prevalent around this area, and they're mainly who we've been killing. Lore-wise, they are the ones who were the original, who were the last ones to, you know, work with the Traveler, who is the big orb you see in all the promotional material. So yeah, they were pretty annoyed that now he's working with us, or whatever it is, they're working with us. Then there's the Hive, who are just death, destruction. They're also here as well. And they worship the darkness, not the band.
Yeah, that'd be a
although, who
weird
knows?
band.
Maybe they like the band as well. You never know.
They're a good band.
Another enemy that you won't see on this planet, but there's other planets. Spoilers. Another enemy is the Vex, which are these robotic things.
Oh god.
That want to assimilate all life into being them. You know, typical robot behavior. And then you've got the Cabal, which some of them we are allied with, who are warrior race people, not Saiyans. Shut up, Dragon Ball fans. They're space warrior turtles is how the community likes to describe them. And we're allied with some of them. And then there's the Taken, who are also with the darkness and all that. But yeah, now there's triangles that have been involved. There's triangles that are attacking the circles. I mean, at least thank God there's no squares. We don't need to turn this into a three-way conversation. But, you know.
Oh wow, another one.
Things are getting complicated. Story's getting good. Welcome back to the EDZ. Now, you should be able to recognize this because it's, well, the same.
Yeah.
It's not. The EDZ hasn't really changed. Generally, this tends to be the place like an old stomping ground where if I have weapon bounties to complete, I will come here. But also quite good if you're just wanting to play around. Again, all the planets in this game are very different. Although, for some reason, both places in Earth are very Euro-centralized. There's one thing I wish they'd update. It's technically, story-wise, the Red Legion's kind of dead. I do kind of wish they'd update this stuff, but it's still fun. You died, really?
I just did the classic grenade to the face.
Did a Cabal fall on you? What did you do?
I shot him with a grenade launcher from close range.
Well, that'll explain it. Did we kill everything? It's very quiet now.
Right, so where to next then?
I think now a bit of Nessus.
I don't do this.
Even for me, this is a bit nostalgic. I've not been to Nessus for a while. But yes, welcome to Nessus. Well, welcome back to Nessus. This is what I mean by each of the planets have massively that. Why are you flat? If you make that, I'm going to. You just made that. I mean, I know I definitely can because I've got Strand, but Jesus.
Got him.
Boom. But yeah, this is primarily a place where you're going to find a lot of Cabal, you're going to find a lot of Vex. So if you have any bounties that you need to complete where you're fighting those, it's the place to do it. It's also some sort of weird tropical-based place, but maybe don't touch the water. It's Vex milk. Because, fun fact, when you're fighting the Vex isn't actually the robot frame, it's the white fluid that's in the center of the frame, which is what all this stuff is. Pull out your sparrow. Right, get over here and line up for that jump. And when I say go, you're going to go, alright?
Alright.
3, 2, 1, go! Yes!
Oh, come on.
Oh, you got stuck. That's a shame. One of the reasons why you stopped playing was because of sunsetting.
I played a lot, didn't I? And then they decided that they wanted to introduce new weapons. And that the only way
not even that, is get rid of bloats as well.
Yeah, so they decided they'd get rid of loads of weapons, but that meant they got rid of loads of weapons that I liked.
Yeah.
And I basically have the same 2 weapons on me constantly. I hated that. I thought it was a really ignorant thing to do to the fanbase. And so I stopped playing and I just never returned.
But yeah, basically sunsetting is no longer a thing. Everything that's in the game now is staying in the game. How about we go to possibly the nicest looking location in the game?
Which is...
the Dreaming City! What stuff you got dropping? what are you working with here?
1635 seems to be the highest.
So the thing with your loot is that because you're not at the soft cap yet, which is 1750, pretty much anything you get to drop will be of a higher power. So these are the Scorn that you see in front of you here. These are reanimated Elixni. These are dead Elixni brought back to life using the darkness. And over there you see the Taken. You can tell they're Taken because they're black and they have glowing eyes. And this general sort of gloopy sort of look to them. With with glowing feet for some reason. I'm starting to wonder if the person who designed the Taken maybe had a thing for feet.
Whoa.
As we've just seen here, this is the sort of hidden gem. I say hidden, it's not really hidden. This is the gem of the Dreaming City. This is the Blind Well.
Oh,
surprising enough, it's an area that people don't talk about too much. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to be in the bubble or you'll die.
I realized.
Yeah. So this area is kind of like your horde mode, firefight, all those sort of things. You spawn in enemies and you kill them. But the good thing is you're going to get lots of rewards at the end of this. And because of the way this works, it's basically like matchmaking, so there's always going to be someone running this. But funny enough, no one really talks about it, which I don't get anymore, because if you're starting out, this is a great place to find new stuff. But funny enough, we've accidentally joined it on tier 3, which is the hardest tier. So that's fun.
I thought we joined it on tier 2 and then we went to... Oh god, there's another one.
Well, maybe. When I walked in, it was tier 3, so... Okay, the area is now free for us to move about in.
But the
because there's going to be a big boss on its way. Allow me. There we are, shield is down. Go at it. And down. Unfortunately, I don't have a super just to bring... Oh, wait, I do. Never mind. And down it goes. Down goes the shield. And the boss is dead.
I ain't our gaming, we love the Rule of 3.
I mean, it's not just us. Everyone loves the Rule of 3, apparently. That's why they keep doing it.
If you like the Rule of 3, press the like button 3 times.
There we go. And now you have the option to put it into overdrive, which has just happened. Get ready, one more boss. There we go. One's down-ish, nearly. Go down. One's down.
Both down.
Both down, nice. Hey, completed. Lots of XP. Claim your rewards.
Oh, there. Cool. Well, I stumbled upon this anyway, didn't I?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to, but it's here now.
Well, with that, shall we...
I mean, if nothing else, look how lovely it looks.
True.
And here we are. Welcome to Neomuna, the city on Neptune. Now, the reason that you actually have access to this is because basically when you started in, it threw you into the DLC for the first mission. Because, hey, it's what you do when you have to get to these places. To be honest, actually get to these places, that including also the Throne World and Europa, you have to complete introductory missions, which are basically the first missions of the DLC. But after that, even if you don't have the DLC, you still get to explore and enjoy the planet. Want to go explore a bit of Neomuna?
Go for it.
You'll notice that every single one around here has a little red thing next to its name. And that's because whenever you're on this planet, no matter what level you're at, all the enemies are scaled up to about 10 higher.
Oh god, why?
So the entire area is harder. The whole area is just difficult.
Well, I'm trying to kill a big group of people.
Done. That is the difference in power visualized between you and me. I'm going to decode one of my prime engrams, which is one of the things you can drop. These usually drop roughly every 200 kills. They usually give you something really, really good. Or at the very least, a higher power level.
Oh, I've got
It's always useful. Currently, they only really reset you all the way back to the beginning again at every major expansion, which is like you've got an entire year. But currently what they do is that when it gets to a new season, which is every 3 months more or less, they only increase the top power by 10. So if you're at the soft cap and never go up any higher than that, you don't have too much further to go to the next thing. When it comes to next season.
They used to do it by a good 50 to 100, didn't they?
They used to do, usually a good 50 per season, and basically everyone can complain because it's like, it's too much.
That could pull me back in.
Yeah, they changed it back to be a little bit more forgiving. That way, you know, if you're at the absolute top, you're not suddenly, it's like, oh, I'm all the way back at the soft cap now. You know, that way the game actually respects your time.
I've noticed with this that since I've been playing, there's a lot more. Like, there's a lot more ways to up your light level.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is good. There's also just a lot more things to complete.
So here you can see everyone we're going to be playing with. which is always nice. So the whole idea behind Days of Eternity is literally that Xur has been, I don't know, cornered. he's been like cornered. He's been pushed against the wall and said, "Hey, you're going to do this. You're going to entertain me by this." I guess this game's version of God, which is a horse that wants to be entertained by the entire universe, and so he's yeah, that old thing, you know. So he's organized this. He's organized this entire game mode here. Now we go into the next round. This is usually the second round of whatever enemy you're facing. That's when you're going to have to get things to get a bit more creative. So in this regard, someone's going to spawn here in the middle. We kill them, and we steal their balls. So then we grab their balls,
we take a ball,
and we throw them at that bigger ball over there in the sky.
This is what we're doing right now. Except there's enemies everywhere as well.
Yeah, you also want to keep an eye on the enemies. You want to make sure they don't, like, kill you, get in the way, or anything like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Killing the enemies also gets you through this as well, but if you can kill the big guy, you get through it a bit faster. And speed is what you want with this. You want to get through this fast. And I've been blown up. Someone blew me up. My first death of the video so far. So there's a trick with this where there's little balls or half balls that go around the edge, and you're just ignoring me. Okay. If you did you land on the thing?
Yep.
How did you manage that?
I'm just that good, Jack.
The other thing is that this is where you're going to get introduced to champions, which require a certain weapon, if you've got it unlocked, to actually break the stuff down. So in this case, we're going against barriers, so you need a pulse rifle. Kill the big guy, get in the circle, do some damage. And there's also a big crystal that needs to be taken down as well. You're just in the middle to get the debuff or M-buff or M-buff? What on earth is an M-buff? What's an M-buff? Alex, what's an M-buff?
I'm busy.
You're too busy to improvise. I mean, that's what I'd say is probably the more fun thing about Destiny. It's not just a shooter. There are other mechanics you have to keep an eye on as well. And now comes the purely random luck section of this. So there's 3 circles here, and there's 3 potential bosses you'll fight now. Guess which one you think you're going to go against. Usually no one can tell, so we divide up. Yes, now we face the final boss of this entire thing. I can't deal with a champion. I don't have the right mods on right now. Or right weapons on. Words. I don't have the right things.
Oh god, I'm very close to death.
That's just not.
Oh, whoa. I had what I think's a champion just jump in front of my face.
Yeah, they'll do that. We're going against Unstoppables, and they are very aggressive. He's running away. And he's down.
I gave him a nice punch just for good measure. And
no lightning round, which is a rare thing that can happen. I've only had it happen twice that I've had a lightning round, but
oh, wow.
And now we get treasures.
I'm up to the horse.
You're riding the cosmic horse.
I'm riding God.
I'll recreate an old video. Wow. And here's the fun thing they've added. You can commendate other people now. So if I go to you, I can say, hey, you made this fun. Or I can say to this guy, hey, you were very thoughtful. Oh, yes. So now we're into strikes, and it's actually kind of useful. This is actually the original strike we're going to do here. This was the very first strike ever made for Destiny. So the thing with strikes is that they're made up of 3. Whenever you do it, you're going to matchmake with other people. So strikes are always a 3-person thing unless they leave, which usually is a pain when they do that.
It has happened to us.
Sometimes people just decide, oh, I don't like this. Like, that person's just left, so now we're 2-manning this.
Oh, well.
So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so I usually, when I was playing a lot, was just I do a strike to warm up.
I see you're using Risk Runner. Clearly. Hey, we got someone to join.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can join strikes in the middle, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Strikes can be joined while they're in progress. So even if you're in a strike on your own, you might not be on your own for long. People can join in. I mean, luckily you don't have to worry about anything you might miss, because you'll get it all back anyway. I mean, obviously, it's always nice to pick everything up anyway, because it means you get to see exactly what you get, but not needed.
Occasionally, what I do in a what would you call it, a nightfall, which is a longer strike.
Yeah,
if I got
which
something
we'll
that
get
was
to
better,
later on.
I'd upgrade it while I was there.
Yeah, definitely. In a nightfall, you definitely, if you get an upgrade, you want it there and then, because nightfalls are hard. So by the way, subscribe, because it's going to be interesting taking one of those on. We're fighting a giant servitor.
Oh, that one. I'm assuming.
Yep, the big ball in the sky. Shoot that.
Wasn't this part of the forge?
No, but they did this. This is some of they used this as inspiration, basically.
I love the forge. That was a thing that's gone now.
Yeah, that was fun as well. That got taken out as well. But no, the lads are saying this is literally a strike, the very first strike Bungie made for this game back when Destiny 1 was in the alpha. So yeah, that's what a lot of people even also consider this the best strike as well in the game. Because back then, Septix was considered, well, this one here, Septix Prime, was considered a god for the Fallen, and here we are killing it. So
that's pretty offensive.
It's amazing how things have changed in the game. You know, we've gone from this being a god to we're now fighting the Witness, which is always fun. Okay, final stand. It's down. There we are. Come collect your loot over here, Alex. There we are. Lots of commendations. All the commendations.
Well, I gave 2 out.
Yeah, so did I.
And I only received 1, so he only gave...
He hasn't given any. Why are people like this? So yes, this has been us showing up a little bit of Destiny 2. How is it nice? How's it feeling to be back?
Yeah, it's not bad actually, to be fair. If they're not gonna up the light level insane amounts anymore, I might drop in and play a bit.
Hey, who knows? Who knows? I mean, luckily, yeah, as I was saying, luckily they only seem to do big ups to it during the DLCs, but we've got an entire year till then, so should be fun. Should be fun. But yes, we've been NR Gaming. We'll see you next time. Show us to subscribe because we have 4 plans. We're not done with Destiny just yet. We have a little bit more to do, but until then, goodbye.
Goodbye.